So namaskar and welcome to the vlog 5 6, and today it's 30th uh, 30th March, uh, 30th March, and hopefully 10th day of isolation. And today it will be more about personally. Today I'll try to make it in the Marathi for the variations, or in Hindi also. So let's see how I will decode myself in this video. So I don't uh, practice, so that's why it is more of a dynamic thing for me also. So that is why this more fumbling and pause thing happen in between. So sorry, apologies for that if it is bothering you. But so yeah, so today it's 10th day, and the things are getting pretty tense here in Mumbai where I stay. The Mumbai city in Maharashtra. I don't know from where the people's gonna watch, so I'm making sure about it. And it's good practice, right, to mention the city where you stay and mention the time also. So actually, it is 1:10 a.m. if you want to know the time, and of 31st. So 30th March just passed, and I'm reviewing that day. So it got pretty late. I was watching the documentary about Henry Ford. Interesting thing. And I also watched the documentary about the sushi master. It was nice and awesome. Again, so yeah, the situations are getting pretty intense. Day by day, the numbers are getting um, pretty much uh, worrying, alarming. I'm again, as I'm mentioning from the day one, I'm pretty much tense about my family. I want them to be safe and be healthy in this all corona trauma. I hope we will come out together as strong and as safe as we are now, and that's what I'm expecting. That is the only thing running in my head from day one. And situations, the lockdowns are increasing. The pockets in the cities also are getting locked down, are getting completely sealed because of the security, because of the uh, uh, controlling the virus from spreading. And these fuckers, whoever these fuckers are, seriously, these are irresponsible fuckers, and religious blinders are like, these people are so irresponsible. They're just spreading the viruses like anything. Not only the one who blindly follow the religions, they are also included, but at the same time, these irresponsible fuckers who don't give a damn about anything and spread and roaming around like they're gonna die if they don't do. And they're gonna get some medals, bravery medals, as they are doing right now. Whatever they're doing is great. I don't know what sense of acknowledgement they're expecting out of this, but they are doing it. And because of which they're just making things worse. All the peoples, all the social media, governments, everyone is trying to educate people to not to get out. Still, they are pretty much ignorant about it, because of many reasons. Situations getting worse. Religious shit also involved in that. So it's very bad things are happening again. And the more important thing, people are easily discussing about lockdown. They are asking for the more days about the lockdown and everything to control the virus and everything. I don't think we can bear this much time of the lockdown. We need to come up with some different solution if it is not get controlled within these days. Cause I don't think we have that much privilege to our market and our situation, our society, our people have that privilege to bear this much um worklessness. So because again, it's not everyone have enough money. At the same time, the ecosystem will entirely collapse if we are doing what we are doing currently. We will keep doing what we are doing currently. As much I know, I have very basic knowledge. I don't claim to be any expert in this industry or whatever thing. As per my observation, as what I'm seeing in the market, as what I'm interacting with the market, and what the perception I carry about the people to whom I meet on a day-to-day basis, and what the information I got to know, what they share with me, I got to, and I create a perception around it about the total overall society. So I don't, again, disclaimer, I've said everything, so no, it's just my opinion. So saying that, I don't think we can afford the lockdown for more time, because government will give some package. So I don't think that will be enough, because it won't come down to the bottom level, because we were not at the great we were not at the great condition of our economy before the corona incident also. The retail market was totally uh, down, in the context, like offline retail market were down. The real estate market was also on the verge of getting broke. The government just declared help uh, by some scheme. So, of course, it's also down. Automobile sector was down, and many of the things you can search on the newspaper. So, we were not in a great condition before that. Also, so it's not that our markets and our industries were in a great situation before that, but at the same time the corona happened, the thing which is necessary we need to do, but again we need to think about what is the next, and what to which level we need to extend this scenario. I do the cause it's the owners might sustain, not the owner might sustain, but not the employees and workers. And there is a huge in real estate, you might there is an organized industry in automobile, but it's not the same with real estate. Real estate have a lot of contract workers, daily wages workers, which who are not organized, who are not uh, who are totally unorganized. If the work is not there, they won't have anything to eat. There's a huge crisis gonna happen, will happen. I'm saying it's not, I'm not claiming that to happen, but uh, what about them we should take into consideration. And again, if there is not enough money in the market, if the people don't have money to spend, there won't be enough money in the market. uh, Again the cycle will break, again we will be in the verge of collapse. So everything gonna disturb again. Banks are not in a great condition. If we stop that too, the transaction, if you don't give money to save in the blank on whatever the transaction, there is not enough transaction, again it might impact the society, and it will destroy our economies. At least trade is what I am focusing on. At least the retail trade or the local trade might get impacted on a huge basis, is what I'm assuming, and which is going to be a pretty bad thing. Cause after this corona incident also, to people to come out of that shock, and to get normal, and to start purchasing again or start buying things again out of necessity, it will take some time, it will take few months. And again, at the same time, they need to have a money to spend, they need to have enough money to spend, and to boost the market again, to run the market again, and it's a very difficult task to get the market up running again, the same with the same force. And once the people, the consumers start purchasing the things, then there'll be a demand, and then there'll be a supply chain will be set up again, and then there'll be everything. So it then the workers gonna get paid when there is a demand, and everything will be restarted. And now after every rather than resuming, many of the businesses will restart after a big halt. So it's not a easy thing to reestablish or to restart, rather it's not about establish there. It's about restarting the thing, restarting the entire chain. So it's going to be a very difficult thing. So the more we will halt, the more pause we will take, or more it will be more difficult for us to um, get back. So we should take that also into the consideration before saying so easily. We should take that those class also in mind before discussing sitting in a flat. And we can afford few months. I can personally, but the craftsman can't, the daily wage worker can't, there are many people who can't afford these things. They don't have that much savings, they don't have that much privilege to afford these things. So we can't halt our train local, we can't afford our local trains, we can't afford our public transport to be shut down for a month. Yeah, if they don't have work, so there'll be a trouble, there'll be a chaos again. You need to give them some channel to earn, and then you can put a restriction to them, they'll follow for sure. So I know government, there are intelligent people in the government who will come with some solutions, but currently I'm just uh, this is my opinion, is what is now. I might be wrong, we might be able to shut down for 3 months successfully, because I have never experienced such things, but I have never seen market shut down for such prolonged time, such a huge time, and I have never seen the entire ecosystem is shut down for such a long time. So it is very devastating for me personally, and it might have some effects, devastating, or let's not hope for this, but might have a devastating effects on the market also. So let's not expect that to happen, but again, there might be a chances of it, and we might take a long to recover, because existing bad situations or existing uh, um, not ideal, or let's say bad situation in the market, might add trouble to the to recovery. So this all gives a, again, these are a later part, but again we also need to take the consideration of these things also, because these are important part later. We are not gonna die, the nation is gonna die at all. We might lose few, so few men in few families, few men and women in this, very bad for that. It might be me also, we don't know, but we might lose that, but nation is not gonna stop. Nation should not stop. We're not gonna lose a lot. So we also need to think, what about the one who got saved? What we gonna do, how we gonna it's not, it should not happen that we saved the corona tragedy, and later we got destroyed by the financial crisis for years to come. So it should not be like that. So we also have to think about it. That's also what I'm worrying from last few 1 or 2 days, let's say, because of what's gonna happen later. Because of course I'm not a salarized person, I run a business. So what's gonna happen to my business also, I'm worried about that. There are a few things which I'm already concerned for, and later expanding that to the our economy. And this is what thought I come to know, and this is what I've expressed in front of you. I don't know, it might be wrong or right, but this is what it is in my head. Saying that, personally getting back on track, scheduling few things, doing few things. Pratik is also on track. Today I forgot that is Sunday, and we've been working pretty well. It doesn't make any difference for me. Today is Monday, by the way. Yeah, today is Monday. But we've been working normally on the same, and let's see how it will happen from tomorrow. I'm gonna do uh, I'm gonna write a task as I used to do, and I hopefully it will work fine. Tada for now, and hopefully we'll get back as soon as possible, and then there'll be a good time again. Thanks. Bye bye.